Madam Chang is a patient of mine, a very elderly patient. She suffered from colorectal cancer, which unfortunately at the point of diagnosis has already spread to multiple areas in the liver and lung. So it was advanced disease, very often described as terminal in fact. And at that point of time, surgery was done to remove the main tumor in the colon, but the cancer spread in the liver and the lungs were not amenable to surgery. In this case, after sitting down to discuss, there were still precious moments in life that she was looking forward to. Initially, it was a rather tentative decision to start her on treatment with chemotherapy, control the cancer, with a very, very modest aim of allowing her to just cross her coming birthday. It was coming up at that point of time. So we controlled the cancer, we were able to balance the treatment, control the cancer with a reasonable quality of life, maintaining the side effects at a very low level, and she successfully crossed her birthday. Then after that, the expectations rose a little bit. What about the coming Lunar New Year? You know, extended family are coming back from overseas. Could we keep it a little bit under control a little bit longer so that we can cross the Lunar New Year? And we did that. And thereafter, a grandchild was going to get married. And therefore, I was set a new task. Can you keep it under control until she has the opportunity to see it get married? And it was an extended family. The younger members, the third generation was setting up their family. They were quite close. A grandnephew was going to get married. And thereafter, a grandniece was planning for marriage. And every time when we crossed a significant milestone, there was another significant milestone to look forward to. And then we worked towards that to keep it under control. And looking back from the moment we first met to now, it has been 3 years.
Finding out that she has colorectal cancer, some interesting things has happened. A granddaughter got married, the first one. Then after that, there were two more, one grandniece and one more grandnephew. Both she treated like her own grandchildren, has also gotten married. The most recent, only about 2 months back. She was looking forward to every single one of those weddings. And every one that she looked forward to, she has seen them already. And now we're just looking forward to her 87th birthday. It was only when the surgeon went in to a blockage in her colon that they found that it was actually stage 3 colorectal cancer. That moment, we were completely devastated. She was, we thought that, for what she has done throughout her life, she would be able to enjoy the next decade or so, moving around, enjoying the food that she loved and all that. And we were worried that being stage 3, it was going to be devastating. When we first discovered it, when she had the operation in Hong Kong, it took her more than a month before she could get out of bed to walk around. And when she came back to Singapore, because of her age, we didn't want to put her on any chemo drug. For about 10 months, it was working wonderful until the blood test showed that the cancer markers are up. And the CT scan showed that it's already gone to the lung, metastasized to the lungs. We put her on a lot of chemo drugs. Initially, it worked, then it stopped. Then we tried another type. It worked, then it stopped. Then we went back to the first type. But it gotten so bad that she became delirious. She fell out of bed at night, spewing things like, oh, somebody's trying to steal my bag. Oh, there's fire coming out of your mouth. Wait, it's not fire, it's pearls. And she was kept talking and talking throughout the night. For 3 nights, she was not able to sleep. And because of this, and from what the doctor said, it's a side effect of the chemo drugs. And because of the side effects, we could not continue with conventional chemotherapy. She started Stivarga only early part of this year, because when all the other conventional chemo drugs were not able to use, in fact, from last year, April, after her last hospital stay, we couldn't use any other drugs. So from then, we were only hoping for the slower progression of the disease. Dr. Wang told me sometime late last year that there was this new drug. We were full of hope. We were only hoping that it will be able to come to Singapore before it's too late. And so finally, when we were able to get a hold of it back in January of this year, we were very, very happy. And when it started, after a couple of courses, it showed that the cancer cells has indeed shrunk. That was a great relief for us. And when after 4 courses, it showed that many of the large cancer cells were only left with the shells. We were completely ecstatic. Sometimes in our busy lives, we forgot about her. But in this period, it reawakened us to who she is and what she wants from us, instead of us taking everything from her. It gave us this opportunity to come and spend more time with her, to share moments of laughter, happiness, and better memories. For that, for what in the last 3 years, we are really grateful for. What I would want people to remember about her is all the love that she has for not just her family, but for her friends, for her brothers, her sisters, her neighbors. How she was willing to share even when in need. Even when we don't have enough, she still insists that we have to open up the house, we have to help. What I remember her are all the good memories of how she has loved us. Even when she is going through this period, she's still caring for us, still asking us after us every single day. How's my son? How's my daughter? Are the children okay? Are they fed? Are they happy? The grandson is in the army now. Is he doing okay? Is he suffering? Every day she's been asking us that. Even in this period of time, it's not about her. It's always about us. And for these last few years, these are the times when we really, really learned to remember and appreciate all that she had shared with us. Misplaced your